Oh, hey there. How's it going?
What's
It's
up,
been a
guys?
while. How's everybody doing?
It's been a while.
Okay, but also good song. It feels like we have not been live on here in forever, even though it's only been a week. Hey, buddy. Kudos. I've never seen anybody go holla back, youngins.
Cause I ain't no holla back girl.
I feel like that's definitely something we hear in Tennessee.
Holla back, youngins, you hear?
So, congrats on that. Was not expecting a comment like that. Kind of threw me off. But yeah, anyways, so we were helping with a baby shower last weekend. That's why we were not live. Um,
Yeah.
Setting up and doing food prep and all that fun stuff involved, and it was exhausting.
Everything went well, but
Yeah, we
it
had
was a lot.
we had way too much stuff prepped, so a bunch of us ended up going home with a lot of food. And now I realized no need to apologize. It was fantastic. I just wasn't expecting it. So yeah, we went to bed, came back home like pretty late Friday night, and then got up Saturday to go do the baby shower, and we ended up getting home right in time to go live. That's why we were eating sandwiches while we went live last night. But and my week's been all jacked up because typically I only work 2.5 days during the week at my job, and they gave me Wednesday off, but then I had to work my normal shift on Thursday, and then I had to work today, and I'm like, what's going on? So, and I got to work Monday, which more money, not a problem, but
Your schedule messed me up too.
schedule's messed me up. It's already plugged in.
I was
For shame, for shizzle. What? Oh, it's Matt. I was like, why am I okay? That just what? Was trying to work on some autism hanks, and the one that I embroidered today disappeared. Uh, yeah, at least you survived the sickness. So
It's true.
I did manage to get a picture of it though. So I'm gonna show the picture. So this is kind of what I've come up with. Um, I've done several different variations of this. Um, and I have not been happy with any of them. So first I did this.
Can't really see it. We're small whenever you're presenting. So.
I can still see it. And then I was like, oh, hey, I need to change some things up. So I tried to do it again. And then I was like, oh, hey, why don't I just take out all the color so you can see that it's puzzle pieces? And so I came up with that. I was like, you know what? I don't really care for it. You can't really tell that it's puzzle pieces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a big old border around everything. You still can't tell it's damn puzzle pieces. So I'm wondering if maybe I did it in 2-color. If I did it black and then had the BSDs red, maybe it would translate better.
You already did that.
But not with that one. I've made the borders thicker.
You're probably just the same as that other one.
Woman, listen. You know how many times I've embroidered things to try and get this to work? I'm on V4. Getting ready to do V5. But so the backing will be puzzle pieces. So, and the fabric that we got, it's very similar to this. It's like a watercolor, but instead of being like pink and purple and blue, blue and blue and white,
There's some
there's
green
a little bit
mixed
of
in.
green in it. So, what
Hey,
about
Crispy.
adding? What's up, Crispy? What about adding streaks like it's falling from the sky?
Like a shooting star. Like the streaks behind it.
I mean, I could do something like that. Do puzzle pieces as streaks.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Huh. I may have multiple designs. I don't know. But I'm not happy with it, which means I'll probably sell out. Because what typically happens with our stuff is if it's something that we're excited about, it doesn't sell. If it's something that we're like, me, we sell the shit out. That's just one of the few things we've learned over the last 5 years.
Yep.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not complaining.
It's just funny how that always works
It
out.
just literally it happens every time. Designs that I think are awesome and I knock them out of the park, people are like, meh. And things that I'm like, it could be better. People are like, oh my god, I need all of them. And I'm like, okay.
Well, let's see. We tried to go to a baseball game earlier this week on Tuesday. I've never been to a baseball game before. So still haven't been to a baseball game.
Tried.
It got postponed due to rain.
Too soon. Too soon, PMW. The juice is already loose. RIP. Not RIP. Hope you burn in hell. But he was a good football.
Yeah.
Continue. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's all I was saying. Tried to go to a baseball game on Tuesday. It was delayed. It was delayed. It was delayed, and then finally, an hour after the game was supposed to start, it got postponed. So we're going to try again on Sunday.
Well, the weather's supposed to be nice on Sunday.
It's supposed to be 78 and sunny on Sunday.
Which
so,
we're both going to be like,
yeah, I'm gonna wear shorts.
I mean, I always wear shorts.
Yeah. So, anyways, hopefully, I'll actually get to go to a baseball game this time.
Wasn't I wearing shorts on Tuesday?
I think
Pretty
so.
sure I was. It was comfortable. It was just raining.
Yeah, it wasn't like cold outside or anything. It was just raining, and they had tarp over the field. So,
What's up, Ginger Fisher?
hey, Ginger.
And Crispy, if you didn't hear me say hi, I said hi. It's like this design. I think this design came out fantastic. Yes, it's backwards. Should be a black star with red knotwork and red BSD. But I think this design came out great. You know how many Hanks I sold of those? Nobody was excited about it. I was excited about it. Any driftwood for scales.
Hey, Brian.
See. What's up, Brian?
P&W, you already knew the answer to that question. Like,
Hey, fatty, you want some cake? I don't really like cake. I like cookies. But still, the answer is the same. Like, yeah. You want some random scale material for knife making? Always. Pretty good, pretty good. having a embroidery conundrum. Not really conundrum, just
You didn't
frustrating.
like accidentally like throw it away, did you? Since it was on the counter, you were like getting everything together.
I don't know. I might have.
Like, did you just like take everything and like accidentally grab
It
it?
might
and
be in the
toss it?
trash. I don't know.
I was just thinking about that because it was on the counter.
It may need to be stabilized. I mean, that's fine. I've got some other pieces that need to be stabilized. I'll either get the stuff that I need to stabilize it, or I'll send it off and get it stabilized. It's not a big deal.
He said I may need to be stabilized. Just FYI, it may need to be stabilized, not me. Are you sure, PNW?
I read it as it, so either way, bro. No
I mean,
judgment.
I kind of need to be stabilized.
No
too
judgment.
sometimes,
You know
so
this.
it happens.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys know, like April is a really big month for people that are on the spectrum. So I wanted to do some autism hangs because I usually do. My design's going, fuck you. I really hope I didn't throw that away.
I was just thinking about it, and I was like, it was on the kitchen counter. You cooked the pizzas for dinner. Wonder if you accidentally threw it away.
Now I need to know. There's so much shit on top. Uh, Um, yes and no. It depends on how it was dried, and what type of wood it is. Some types of wood, you can have them dry for 20 years and they'll still need to be stabilized. Um, biggest thing is the moisture content of said wood. Um, I've got some wood pieces that have been drying for years, and because they're instead of being processed down, they're still in a trunk. So once I cut those open, because there is going to be moisture content, I'm still going to have to stabilize. I have a chunk of burl that's been sitting in my shed for a few years. Do you know what type of burl? And if it's a chunk, it may still need to be stabilized. Because typically with wood, if it's still, no really easy way to say this, but if it's still a chunk, there's going to be wood on the inside that's still pretty wet and will change the moisture content depending on where it's at, the humidity. So
I thought you said chonk.
chunk, however you want to say it.
Chonk of wood.
Think cherry or poplar. Ooh, super pretty. You can do. Nice, Cheeto. Nice, nice. I like it. Um, you could do like 4-man's stabilization and literally just put it into a mold with 2-part epoxy. Probably get some air bubbles. You won't get that deep penetration that a vacuum pot will give you, but it'll work. What's the whole reason for vacuum chamber? You want it to actually soak into the wood instead of only going so far and then going, I'm good.
Gotta get it in there all deep black.
Okay. I will watch it. I gotta get back out in the knife shop. I gotta stop fucking around with my motorcycle and trucks and stuff like that. I gotta get back into making some knives, which I have an Apex started out of a old horse rats. So, and I've got like I don't know 8 other knives that I just need to finish out and put scales on. I have a really bad habit of starting multiple projects and not finishing. I get like really good boost of energy, and I'm like, I'm gonna do all the things, and I got all the things planned, and we're gonna have these scales and these scales. We're gonna do this grind, yeah. And then it comes time to do it, and I'm like, well, she gone. Maybe tomorrow. I'm excited about the apex out of the horse rides.
Yeah, it should look good.
Should. Had to check on the mac and cheese.
I was going to show this to you. Sorry, real quick.
Okay, that's not bad.
Use the gift card.
What's the weight capacity?
Custom fit any wheel size 17 to 21. It says like with straps that has a 2,000-pound rating.
Oh no, Brian. Oh no. Got friends. I was gonna say something. And
I'm sorry. I know. I
completely got derailed.
I fucked you up. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
Oh, so fun tip. You guys didn't realize this. I didn't think about it until I started grinding on it. So the rasps that I got from her cousin, he's a farrier, so they're used farrier rasps. Smells like shit when you grind them.
Yep.
Didn't think about that. My shop smelled like horse shit. But without putting down how you feel about autism in words on your Hank next to the design. Well, I didn't know we were going to do therapy and shit tonight. How I feel about autism. I don't. I wouldn't know where to start, honestly. It's a long-winded answer. And I don't know if I could just put it down in like a couple words. And even if I were able to do that, it would definitely take some thought process. Let's say if I put down 3-4 words, would those words resonate with other people that have autism or have dealt with autism? I don't know. I was talking with my therapist about it, and I was like, "Yeah, I've got this idea to do these hanks. The hang material on the back is puzzle pieces, and I'm doing puzzle pieces because that resonates with the neurodiverse community. I'm just saying words like strength, brave, silly, fun, difficult, proud. I got you, man. And which I already kind of knew this because like there's a big anti-puzzle piece movement, if you will, within the neurodiverse community because like, oh, not not less or no, what is it? Different but not less,
Yeah.
or
Something like that.
whatever the many sayings that they use. And
Hey, Lance.
what's up, Lance? The biggest thing with the puzzle piece is that was kind of pushed to say like, oh, you've got something wrong with you. You've got a piece missing. Well, no, it's not the case for most of us. Some people may feel that way, but it's not a over encompassing feeling. And when you actually look at like all the bullshit that like Autism Speaks and other charities have done for like the community, typically they're ran by non-neurodiverse people, and the money usually doesn't go to neurodiverse people. So it's like, hey, go fuck yourself. And so the symbol that a lot of people are using, it's like an infinity symbol, and I forget what's in the middle of the infinity symbol, but then there's the essentially the same colors that are used by LBG IQ plus LMNOP 47 hut go. And it's because there's a connection between a lot of people that are neurodivergent and LGBT, however many fucking letters you want. So I get it. That doesn't resonate with me, but I get it. I understand that. But I've always liked the puzzle piece. Like I've always found a connection to it. Like me personally. Assholes will ruin anything. I mean, perfect example. Look at the swastika. The swastika before 1940-ish was like a widely used symbol of like good and I don't really want to say hope, but like it was a good symbol. A lot of people really liked it. A lot of countries used it. And then there was the self-hating Jew that decided to turn it into a symbol of hatred. Symbols have been used back and forth for millennia. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. And just because the symbol is bad doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad to the person who likes it. So, but I like your idea, PNW. Sorry for a long-winded answer, but yeah, to get me going. Oh no, memento. I'll be right back. Sorry, bro.
Sorry. I'm also doing laundry, so the dryer stopped. Stuff is not dry, but it's a comforter, so it never gets dry on the first. And Chris is in there looking to see if he accidentally threw the hank away. Okay, he said he didn't see it. And that's good, I guess.
That's any comment?
I don't know if you saw Cheeto's comment before he got up.
See, that's what I'm talking about. But I don't know that anybody's used a penile for hate. It's usually a symbol of love.
Penises for hate.
That needs to be the next name. Penile for hate. Yeah, I hope what I said like makes sense and it wasn't too not really wordy, but exhausting. But I mean, I am definitely proud for what I've overcame and learned from and grown to be. I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion that a lot of people that are knife makers are on the spectrum. Because why in the fuck would you do that to yourself? Unless you had an obsession. Sneaking suspicion, unproven theory. But yeah. Go team.
Now, I was also going to go check the mail. You didn't check the mail, did you?
Sure didn't.
I was also going to go check the mail, but then you started trying to see if you could find that Hank, and then I came back in here, so wouldn't leave people. Not that I'm not very entertaining, but
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on right now.
Screaming Bean? A Screaming Ghost Bean?
screaming nacho.
I don't know.
I don't know. Kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, with the fact that the weather is starting to get nice, I did some modifying to my bike. Took off all the speakers that were on it, and so now I got to do an oil change and I got to replace the fuel filter. I should be good to go for the season, hopefully. I got to get that done ASAP. How did the sticker proof look? Sticker proof looked great. I made it a little bit too big, so they fixed it and sent me the proof, and I approved it. I've actually got tracking for the stickers. Stupid do. Pachano. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I'll have to play with that. Yeah, proof came out great. Zach did an awesome job with it. Yeah, they went with the smaller size. So, either A, we weren't charged the right amount, or B, we're going to have a credit.
You just got 2 letters.
From who?
State of Tennessee.
That shit's over and done with.
I know it's probably letters about your probably saying that it's closed or whatever.
Yeah. We still got to pay that.
I know.
Probably all that is just saying that we retracted the. Quit it, you two. So we retracted the appeal. No, Brian, it wasn't a knife design. He did a heart with a puzzle piece coming out of it, and then my logo within the puzzle piece. And it's pretty cool.
That's all for both.
You both lay down.
Everybody just calm down. It goes for you guys too.
I mean, it looked pretty badass. I don't mind showing it. So you got BSD and then my star. I have a puzzle piece coming out from it. Poop knife. I really, really, really want to. This is an idea I've had for a while. I want to make a stupid sharp stupid sharp why can I not think of that word?
Talk about the butter knife?
Yeah. But it's the bolster. It's all gonna be one piece. Integral bolster. Butter knife. And I've got a big old chunk of 1095 to forge out. I just want to do it because I think it'd be funny. Got your knife design prototype in. Show it, Cheeto. Show it and you're cool. Show it and you're cool. Show it and you're cool. Or shoot me a message and I'll show it and you'll be cool. I think doing a stupid sharp integral bolster, which I mean technically it wouldn't be an integral bolster, it would just be integral. It would just be all 1095 steel, but I think it'd be hilarious. No kidding. That's a good looking knife, man. Some the giant why do words escape me tonight? Giant swedge. It looks good. Words are hard. At least for me. Yeah, I had it looks like it feels comfortable. I had to make a change to my COA card. So now it's still going to look the same back and front. We're still going to have all the information. I'm going to have a spot where I can sign it. We added in another category on the back of the COAs where now it's going to show the hardness. Sucks that they're giving us like a rating. I think on there it said it was like between 60 and 62 HRC. Which I'm like, oh. But that's better than nothing. So yeah, 60 and 62. They're giving us a in between area. Could be 60, could be 61, could be 62, and it's like, but if you guys know what you're doing, the bitch should be 61.
What did you ask them to add that hardness on there?
I did.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to sound like an idiot when somebody was like, "What's the HRC on this?" Whatever they made it. At least we have range. It's better than nothing. Also, I got this email a while ago, and I probably need to check to see what that means.
Mm-hmm. It just means it's a message on your account.
I need to read that. Also, didn't receive one of the emails today saying that my loans were forgiven.
Same. Don't feel bad.
Thanks, Joe Biden. I have my own thoughts and feelings on that. Well, anyways, he's pandering for votes, but
Oh yeah.
who would have thunk it? So when are those going to get made, Cheeto? How much are they going to be? And what steel are you using? Oh, it's a fixed one.
Mhm.
I didn't notice that. Serrano.
Is it a sure yet, man. Nobody's picked it up yet.
Yeah, after I made my knife, well, after we ordered the run of my knife, I told them, I was like, "Hey, I still would like to be a designer for you," and that's probably not gonna happen. That's okay. They'll come asking me to design at some point. Not saying I'm a good designer. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm a unique designer, which pros and cons. But I'm not too far unique where people are like, "What the fuck?" I do have a buddy of mine that his designs are like that, but they're badass.
Like it's a knife that looks like a fish.
That's the art knife. I have yet to do any art knives, but I want to do some. I want to do a knife with a big old tentacle on it for your handle. If I had the space and knowledge to make them myself, I would. For sure. But in the meantime, if you have a way of getting product out, depending on how much they are and what's the minimum order them and sell them. That's what I'm doing with my folders. I don't have the knowledge or the equipment to make them myself yet. Thank you, you're a great designer. It's so comfy. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I've said 100 times over, I want my stuff to be unique, and I want people to know that, like, when they look at it without even seeing the maker's mark, that like Chris designed it. And I'd like to keep my stuff simple. What was the wording that I used for my design? Aesthetic, postmodern,
Um,
modern contemporary,
I think it was modern
modern
contemporary.
contemporary. That's what I found is my shtick.
I thought you were saying like your little slogan, simplicity through design or something like that.
Art through simplicity.
That's
Yeah, my artist statement when I was in college was art through simplicity. Because, like, for me, I want a knife that looks good, but it functions well, and people aren't afraid to use it. 'Cause if you're afraid to use my blades that I make them, well, why am I making them? Now, eventually in the future, I'll probably make some safe queens, but it's not who I am. It's not the type of person. So yeah, I'm the Martha Stewart of knife making, modern contemporary, clean line, simple aesthetic.
design. Ruby, shush.
About to kill a dog.
Y'all already know. Our dogs always bark. Even the people I work with are like, "Oh yeah, like if you call Lena, you're probably gonna hear her dogs." And I'm like, "Awesome, that's my reputation at work." Cool.
Crazy dog lady.
Crazy dog and cat lady, because everybody knows we have 4 cats. So just crazy animal lady. It's fine.
Sounds about right.
I think people just accept it though, because like we don't have kids, so they're like, "Oh, that makes sense." Like, how many animals do you have? Do you have kids? Oh, that's usually how that conversation goes. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess it makes sense now.
I will say this though, the new model that Kirk is working on.
I saw it.
I love it. If I could type, that'd be grand. Oh my damn. K. That's the right one.
Right there.
That's right.
Why are you barking? Why are you yelling?
Like the blade shape, it's okay. It's not bad. No scales
That's what
down.
I'm saying. Like I really like
No
those.
scales down. So look at this shit. That's the dude who taught me. He's doing shit like this now, and I'm like, God damn it. He's always done shit like this. Most of his protos are out of Damascus, but it's just a good looking knife, and I love the milling. It's a good looking blade.
You guys have a potty.
He always has to go potty. That was right in my fucking ear. Jesus. BRB going to have to lay down the law real quick. Do it. Lay down that law. Yeah. Right away here. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I have to lay down real quick.
Yeah, if you guys are unfamiliar with Cam Designs, go check him out. He's on Instagram and Facebook. And Kirk makes some badass. Well, that sounds fun.
Woohoo!
Yay, work.
That's why I'm doing laundry while we're live because I was like, I really need to do laundry. So
Speaking of, were you still want to go to that home garden show tomorrow?
yeah, we can.
You guys go to Dad's after?
No, then let's just go to your dad's. I forgot about that. Just a lot of driving.
Yeah, okay.
Why couldn't we just ship it to me? Why do we always have to drive everywhere to go?
I can't do it on Monday because I gotta work.
No, it's fine. We can go down and give him the blood pressure stuff. It's just going to be a shit ton of driving if we go down to Pulaski. Like, we have to backtrack, and that doesn't make any sense for us to do that.
I'm
so.
aware. I was even wondering if
We just, like, teleport it to him.
Oh.
No.
2024.
Right, like,
why do we not have teleporters?
Why can't that be a thing?
Well, my thought was that would suck.
My boss submitted my name for winning a company paid trip for my customer service. I'm not even giving handies.
Nice. That's
hopefully,
awesome. Congrats,
hopefully
man.
you win.
So my thought process was if we go down to Pulaski,
Take 31. Oh, no.
take 64 over,
And then up.
and then
We'd have to get off the Waynesboro.
yeah, take 13 all the way.
Mm-hmm.
That would suck.
Yeah, it's even longer.
That would suck so bad. But yeah, I don't know how long that would take.
We ended up going right by my dad's house.
Yep.
We had to go through Hurricane Road and all that.
Yep. Yep. So here's the lesson, PNW. So you got submitted for winning a company paid trip without giving handies. Imagine what would happen if
you did.
give
Yeah.
handies.
That's kind of where my thought was too. Like, you could be fucking CEO in like less than a year.
Running that.
Uh-huh.
And you wouldn't even have to worry about cameras in your boss.
Because you would be the boss.
I am the boss. I'm a boss.
Wow.
Such a good boss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a boss. I'm a boss.
These dogs are ready to come in.
Probably not.
I doubt it, but I'm gonna make it.
Make Martha Stewart money. That's what I'm trying to do, bro. Just want to make enough money to where I can buy equipment and make knives and everything's fine.
Flashes on the island like a boss. Yep.
Like a boss. Apparently,
I'm a boss.
apparently they changed it.
Mm.
I wonder who brought that to their attention. I really want to listen to that song now.
I know.
Damn it, PNW. You know, if you play it, we're gonna get shut down. You know that, right?
If I play it super low. They can't even hear it. He said,
I'm a bot. Swallow sadness. In my mouth.
I can't do it.
Now I'm dead. Hell yeah. I appreciate the Leatherman. I do. Not talking shit about it. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. I've never been a huge Leatherman fan. Don't come after me.
Don't you have one?
I don't have a Leatherman.
Oh, it's just the Gerber.
The reason why I never really got into Leatherman tools
Leathermen.
is because my dad, when he was in the Army, had a Gerber multi-tool. And I have it somewhere. It's blacked out. It was like military grade. Awesome. And then, so when I got older, I was like, hey, my dad has a Gerber multi-tool. I'm going to get a Gerber multi-tool. And I still have that Gerber multi-tool. I got rust spots. And then I got a hold of a SOG multi-tool. And I love that. Like I said, I'm not talking shit about Leatherman. They're awesome tools. I just never got into them because my dad had a Gerber.
Swiss champ guy.
Dude, I know.
I would say Chris uses his a lot,
Absolutely.
especially for stuff around the house. It's very handy to have because it's like, oh, I need a pair of pliers. Got you. Like, oh,
I need to figure out where my SOG multi-tool is.
yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. Where is it?
Carrying it again.
Is it in the cabinet with the EDC stuff? I don't remember seeing it, but it might be in there.
Well, you remember I got that leather pouch for it.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what happened to it.
Dryer's done. Playing the Trout song.
Trout
Mhm.
song?
So Samsung took a sample of it's a classical music song and it's some like Dance of the Trout or something like that, and that's where that tune is coming from. Like Dance of the Trout or something of the Trout. But anyway, it's a classical music song. I can't remember who it's by, but they took like a sample of that song and used it for their washer and dryers.
What?
Yeah. It's an actual song.
So first off, how do you know
TikTok.
that?
Also, by the way, if you guys have not watched Fallout yet, do it.
Oh my damn.
And if you
So
do,
good.
when you do watch Fallout, there's a phone number that's going to come up on the screen at one point. Call that number. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. But I think it translates to something like something of the Trout or
Franz Schubert.
Hey Pizza.
What's up, pizza? Yeah, that says nothing about Trout. Hey,
Oh.
you want to give me another beer?
Yeah,
Thank you. I mean, it probably translates to like something of fish or trout, but I don't know. Oh no, it literally means the trout. Well, we're just hanging out, talking about shit. Apparently, our Samsung washer and dryer plays Die Forel by a composer with the last name of Schubert, which literally means the trout. Learn something new every day. Showed off some stickers that I'm getting made. Excuse me. This was made by Zach. What the fuck? Hati. Bati. That was intense. We listened to Like a Boss. We did it quiet enough where the mic didn't pick it up, so still good there. We have watched all as of today, watched all of Fallout, and it was fantastic.
Yes. If you're a fan of the video game, do yourself a favor, watch the show.
Even if you're not a fan of the video game, watch
Even,
the
yeah,
show.
even if you're not, it's still a good show.
Where did this come from?
Oh, that's for the treadmill. So if the track gets off a little bit, I have to tighten up.
I was like, where'd my bottle opener go? But I got another one right here. Had this guy for so long. Piggy. That many a cap with this pig.
What?
Losing my mind. That's what's
Mhm.
going on.
Get under there.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Binge Renegade.
Renegade Nell. I got nothing.
Hey, at the I don't want to spoil anything. Where they showed.
Mm-mm.
Then what?
Nope.
I figured it was probably like something where they
Sure
showed
wasn't.
like something, and I was like, "Is that it?" Or
Sure wasn't.
so what was it? Show me.
I suspect,
You know more about Fallout than I do.
not by much.
Secrets don't make sense. Well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, and it's at the very end of the show that they show something, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I was asking Chris, but I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen Fallout yet.
That's
Okay,
what I
that
suspected.
would make sense. I knew if I asked that question out loud, people would be like,
But see, this was 3
"Yeah," and you said it happens
after 4.
everything.
So, which
But they still got to tie in stuff from the game.
could
So.
be why it goes from this to looking so destitute. Yeah. No, they didn't even touch on that.
Yeah.
They probably won't. So I kind of hope they do. They'll be like, hey, I killed that guy. Did anybody play Fallout 4? Anybody in here? Oh, you missed this.
I saw it.
Yeah. Renegade Bell is about a woman in the 1700s with superhuman fighting skills who saved the Queen of England. That sounds fun.
Renegade.
Renegade Bell would have been a cooler title. Oh, look out for the Renegade Bell! Such aggression.
Mm-hmm.
Calm yourself, sir. Thank you for listening. That was creepy. Rehile.
Hey, T. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Boom.
Run rebuilt, where they're
Mm.
fighting for control of it.
I gotcha.
So.
Link, get off the desk.
Well, there you go. I was looking to see if there's a season 2. We just finished the 8 episodes, and I'm already looking to see if there's a
Don't
season 2.
sit down. Get off the desk.
It said it would be by the earliest spring of 2025, but because of all the complex production that it goes into that show, it might be a little longer.
They
Awesome.
just need to hurry up and make Bioshock. That's all they need to do. Same company, same studio, put all that into Bioshock.
I mean, Fallout is basically Bioshock, just different settings,
Locations.
like different themes, different settings. But
Stay off the desk. Get tired of telling you the same thing. Don't look at me with those eyes.
But was it made by the same people?
No.
Okay. It's very similar. That's why I'm like, because they're both about like a post-apocalyptic world where some crazy shit happens, but the reason for that crazy shit is a whole bunch of conspiracies behind that crazy shit. And
you're not wrong, Pizza.
Bioshock. I enjoyed Bioshock a lot. I'm never played the games. I just watched him play the games.
So, I tried playing Fallout 3 New Vegas, which is hailed as the best.
Hold. Okay.
Anyways, I disagree with you on that one. I'll get there. So, Fallout 3 has been hailed as the best Fallout to ever be made. I bought it. I bought the special edition. I still have the poker chips. I could not get into it. I was like, this is trash. The graphics are garbage. The storyline's terrible. I'm not an RPG guy. I got Fallout 4, not hoping for anything. Because I was like, yeah, we'll see what happens. I got sucked into the game. The game was awesome. Now, as far as Bioshock goes, Bioshock Infinite, in my opinion, was the worst one of the 3. Not to say that it was a bad game. It's just 1 and 2 was so much better. I loved Infinite, and I thought it was really cool how it was a new world in the sky. Cool. Bye. Where I lost, not really respect, but like kind of sucked me out of the world is the ending of Infinite. I was just like, are you kidding me? That is the laziest way to end this game. But they did it so you could have future playability, blah, 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 blah. But like, it was a really lazy way to end it. But Bioshock 1 and 2, fan fucking Bioshock or Fallout 4 was awesome. But Bioshock is so bad.
Yeah, I wish that they would.
What's up, Zeke?
Quit messing with us and just give us a Bioshock show.
I liked 1 the best. 1 got me hooked. Like, I was like, I know nothing about this game, and then I started playing it, and I was like,
I really enjoyed like watching him play it because I like video games, but I've just never been. Maybe it's because I didn't like grow up playing them, so like I could never really get into playing a lot of them. But I liked watching him play. So I would just sit there and watch him play it like it was a movie.
Yeah, you like to watch me play.
But with Bioshock, I would sit there and watch it like it was a movie because there was like all these things that happened, and then he would tell me like, "Oh, this is what's going on," and
I still have all three.
Mhm.
My system won't play
I was
PS2
gonna say
or PS3 games.
if our PS4 wasn't
They
crap,
remastered them for the PS4 and I think also the PS5. My
I would try to play them if
my PS4 no longer works, and I haven't been playing a whole lot of games here lately, and
so we haven't gotten a
we haven't gotten a
PS5.
PS5. Plus, we haven't been able to afford one. So
I mean, they have them at Costco now, so maybe eventually like we can get one because it would be kind of nice to have an actual working gaming console
well, it'd be
again.
nice to
But
have a nice working gaming console, but also you you don't realize how much you need a Blu-ray or DVD player until you don't have one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like just for that alone is, but
Like
it's
her cousin let me borrow a DVD on like a Japanese way of like sharpening knives, and I'm like, I can watch it on the computer.
old school. Bring it way back. Put it in the computer to watch it. Maybe there's some secret stuff on the DVD that'll give you access
Jesus.
on the computer. Maybe with one of my bonus checks, we can get a PS5 from Costco. Maybe they'll run a special or something like that, and it'll be a little bit cheaper. I mean, I know that they're not going to like discount it way down, but
Also, I'm hard pressed to get the PS5 because their
just wait for the PS6 to come out.
PS6 is like right around the corner, and I'm like, what do I do? But they have fixed all the bugs with the PS5, so
Right.
it's like, um, I yes and no. So, I absolutely loved 3. I loved Black Flag. Um, I don't think I've played one since Black Flag. I really wanted to play Valhalla. I think that's what it was called. And I really wanted to play the Egyptian one. Um, once again, my PS4 no worky. So, but I played the first Assassin's Creed game and watched the movie, and I liked the movie. I know a lot of people said they didn't like the movie. I liked the movie, but yeah, they're fun games. I think some of the titles they've done have been worse than others, but I'm a big history person, so give me any sort of history and a good, decent storyline with some good gameplay. I'm in.
You know, another game that I really enjoyed watching him play. That's what I have to go off of. Watchability. Bioshock, great watchability. Silent Hill, also great watchability. So there you go. If you were ever curious about watching somebody in video games,
Which there is. I don't think they've announced yet. I think they're working on another Silent Hill, but I'm not sure. After was it Bioshock was the last one?
for Silent Hill,
Mm-hmm. Can't remember what the last one was called. I think it was called Bioshock.
I don't know.
I played it and I beat it. They left it wide open for another one, which is what they always do.
Well, yeah. Always gotta leave it open so that way
We're
they have
supposed to
the
be getting a
option.
new Silent Hill movie.
Yeah, you've told me about that, but it's been a while.
They're remaking Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see here. The short message. The fuck? Oh, okay.
That's the new one.
Yeah. Mhm.
Homecoming. I remember you playing that one.
Homecoming was the Homecoming was the one with the family in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
may have been down 4. No, it wasn't. What?
Resident Evil Village. I played so much. Very nice.
Village. That's what it was.
Well, he's talking about Resident Evil. I'm talking about Silent
I I think after Homecoming it was Village. Because I don't think he meant to type Resident Evil. I think he meant to type Silent Hill. Let's see here.
Anyways, yes, Resident Evil. Also fun games to watch someone play.
Townfall is the next one coming out. They're missing several games. I don't know why.
Pizza said I haven't played a Resident Evil since PS2.
Damn! Where is 8? I gotcha.
Which one was it that we played on the Wii? That was fun.
One of the greatest Silent Hills ever, or Resident Evils ever made.
Oh, that one was fun. And I did play that one.
I don't know if I've played Resident Evil Village or not. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that was the last game that I got because I played Silent Hill Homecoming. Maybe I got Resident Evil Village.
I think you did.
I think it was Resident Evil.
So I was like, no, you're getting
I was
confused.
confused.
Like, you played
Because it was Resident Evil because of the Plagueis.
because you played this one because I got it for you because I was told it was really good. So, or at least I don't know if you finished it.
I did not,
You played that one.
which was awesome.
Yeah. And I think that's really about
That's
it.
all I've played.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I know then you didn't play 6 because no one would ever say that was good. I did play 6. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. 6 was the giraffe logo.
Oh yeah, the giraffe getting head.
I couldn't the giraffe giving itself. Not getting.
It could have gone either way with that logo.
Blurbing itself. But 6, I got to the very end of it, and due to a video game glitch, I can't beat it. So I just put it away. I was like, you go away. You can do what you did. What's it for? Which one was 7?
For Resident Evil.
Uh-huh. Biohazard. Maybe it's Biohazard that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the glitch where you're fighting Nemesis in the chopper and it fucking freezes.
They came out with The Village in 21, and then they came out with Biohazard in 22, I guess it looks like. Let's see here. This whole time, I think I was playing Resident Evil games, not games. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, I see right now where you could think
Mhm.
that he was getting head and not giving head.
It
Yeah.
could go either way.
It could go either way. It was a terrible logo.
Yep.
Resident Evil 4 was so good. I don't remember 5 though. So 7 was the family in the house, and then 8 is the village. Yeah, I played Resident Evil. Not, I'm an idiot because Village is you've got that big Amazonian Tartarian vampire bitch. Big old kids. Like 8 foot tall. Big old. You watch me. You know what I'm talking about. Big old hat. She had 3 daughters.
4. I mean, you play so many games that after a while they
She's kind of
tend to
hard to
run together.
forget.
He said worst glitches were in NES, Immortal, and Dungeon Master. Fuck them unbeatable games. Glitches.
That bitch.
Oh,
Like she's hard to miss.
I still like vaguely remember that.
She's like 9 foot tall. But her and her daughters are her and her daughters are all like vampires.
See, like, go back down. I remember this more than I remember her. So
she was a pain. It's like she would come out of nowhere and just beat your ass, and it's like I'm trying to run away. Fuck you. And you'd be like, I'm finally gone. Then you hear her voice, and you're like, she was so freaking tall, like she could just pick you up, your legs are dangling, and then throw you, and it's like, come on now.
PW said Resident Evil 7 and 8, you're basically playing a horror movie.
Yeah. I got confused. It's Resident Evil, not. But you could understand my confusion. Horror themed game. Just one doesn't deal with T virus, and the other one.
Looks like they had Biohazard for the Switch. You can always get it for the Switch.
Biohazard was a fun game. I mean that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely makes sense. Oh, that big guy in Bioshock sucked.
Keep on bouncing around video games. Now I think you're confusing yourself.
No, Resident Evil Biohazard. I said Bioshock.
Yeah, so I was like, but
Or he wasn't a big dude. He was just old.
oh, that
man.
was like the family around
Yeah,
the table, and you
yeah.
could call like scenes. And
He chased
stuff.
you around the
Yeah,
house
yeah,
and like
yeah.
came through the walls. Like he sucked.
Yeah, I remember that one. Okay.
He sucked. Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong.
What's the newest game out for Resident Evil right now?
I think it's Village. Hello Neighbor.
I've seen no. I've seen that game. I've heard stuff about it, but I've never played it. Is it good? We have a Switch as well. So.
Resident Evil 4 remake. Is
Oh.
where they're at right now. Hello, darling.
Village is best.
I liked them both, but I liked Village more. Village was a longer game.
Oh, I don't know. My kids are obsessed with it. It just sounded like what you were describing.
I've never heard of it, so we must be cool.
Yeah, have you not seen it? Whenever we like look at games or whatever.
There's Hello Neighbor and Hello Neighbor 2.
Just look up Hello Neighbor because that's like obviously that's the original one. I don't know anything about Hello
Stealth
Neighbor 2.
horror game.
Yeah. It seems like it would kind of be fun, but I don't know. I just don't know enough about the game to like. But obviously, like we could get it like used, from like Game Exchange or
Just
something
worried
like
that it
that.
would be like too kiddish.
That's why I'm like I don't know. Like, is it too kiddish or is it like just kiddish enough where it's like kind of fun but also a little scary? Like,
Like a kid's sport survival game.
right.
I'll have to check it out. Hey, we can't say much. We like to play rabbits, so.
Rabbids is fun.
Ah!
All of the Rabbids games are amazing because they're just so fun. So like I like
Even
those
the
types of games.
Rabbids Mario game was good.
Uh-huh. So I can't really say anything about being like too kiddish because Rabbids like
Interesting.
take it to a neighbor's house and try to find evidence that he's a killer. Ooh, okay. I'd be like stealth mode, creeping up on people. Okay,
That's all you.
trying to find out information.
I am not stealthy at all. I am
I might like that game then.
put on all the armor, grab the biggest gun, and go to the front of the line and show my position and take out as many people as I can. Which is the reason why in Fallout 4 I'm not allowed to go into them. My defense, it started out as self-defense. And then when a whole city fucked around, they're going to find out.
You also got in trouble with the Brotherhood of Steel.
That never happened. Thank you very much. Thanks to strategic game saves.
But you're still banned from Diamond City.
Still, yeah, nothing will ever change that. I didn't save it before I killed the mayor.
Yeah, they kind of frowned upon you killing the mayor.
That's etched into the history of Diamond City. Like as I was going through like the walkthrough, they were like, "Oh yeah, you do this mission with the mayor of Diamond City, and then he allows you to buy an apartment in Diamond City." And I'm like, that shit sailed.
Wouldn't that be funny if in the show they like finally got to Diamond City and they're like, this guy, Chris Hurley, is not allowed in Diamond City.
I don't know what I would do in that situation. I'd be like, holy shit. Or even better, like Big Earls or whatever.
Yeah, your name is
my
Big
name.
Earls.
He'd be like, yeah, he's not allowed. He killed our mayor. I'd be like, that's that would be awesome. I would put my pants.
They got a notification at headquarters when you did that. They're like, brr, 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 brr. And this guy killed the mayor.
He's the only guy that killed the mayor. In a game like Fallout, if you have the mentality that I do, and you have all the weapons that I have, don't fuck around. You're gonna find out. I didn't mean to kill the mayor. He was just a casualty in the mess. I was blowing shit up left and right and killing people. Don't come at me, bro. Started out as self-defense, turned into y'all gonna learn today. And then when all the dust settled, I left. They repopulated. I came back. They said him, and I was like, oh no. And then I did it again. No, I just don't go today. But the thing with Brotherhood of Steel, I only wanted to do two things. I only wanted to do one thing, and it turned into two things because apparently in the game you're not allowed to take the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel's jacket. I just wanted to be the head man in charge. That's not allowed. So then they turned on me, and I restarted my game. And then after they turned on me and restarted my game so it didn't happen, I was still pissed off that they turned on me. So I tried to nuke the blimp, which also is a no-no and frowned upon. You can't do it. So when the entirety of the Brotherhood of Steel turned on my ass, I restarted my game. So that never happened. But it was a very scary moment. Having an entire army after you. I was like, nope, I don't want this smoke. Restart.
Anyway, I'll have to check out Hello.
I have the highest rank in the Brotherhood. Right. Highest rank that you can. I've destroyed a lot of it. But one of the coolest weapons in Fallout is the railroad gun.
Does it shoot railroad spike?
Oh yeah, it does. Pins people up against the wall.
I think that suit was pretty cool. The T-75 or whatever.
T60.
T6. The suit. That was pretty cool.
Did you not pay attention when I was playing Fallout 4?
I mean, there's some stuff I did pay attention to,
I
and
had
other stuff I
several
didn't.
different pieces of T60s and T different variations. The suits are awesome.
I'm just saying it'd be cool to have in real life.
Yeah.
Just put that bitch on and be like, I'm going to go to the store. Boom, 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 boom.
I completely agree.
And then just pick up people and move them whenever they get in your way.
You would also be able to fly.
Yeah, I would fly to the store and then I would fly back. But while I'm in the said store, I'd be like, people get out in my way, I just pick them up.
You would
By the
end
head
up
and
crushing
leave it.
somebody's head
Maybe.
on accident.
Listen, if that's the price I gotta pay for wearing that suit, okay. Like, get out of my way.
Did you not pay attention to where they said that there is a fail point in the armor
Yeah. Right below the chest.
where somebody could take out your capacitor?
I mean, I would modify it where like couldn't be.
Oh, okay. When did you become a structural engineer?
Just now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Hold on, let me modify this expensive piece of technology.
It doesn't really exist. I mean, it probably does, but
Ish. Kind of.
not in the same capacity.
No, not the same capacity.
I'm just saying it would be cool to have one.
U.S. military have messed around with several different variations of a cybernetic suit.
Or like just put it on just to go to work, to fly to work. Like, okay, I'm here. Take my suit off. Leave it in the parking garage. Boop, boop, put an alarm on it.
Have a security. We're gonna walk by and be like, what the fuck? Jeez.
Get in my suit and go home. It's no different than riding a motorcycle to work.
A little bit.
Shush. BRB, guys. My mom's calling me. Cheeto's back.
I will be right back. I have to use that. All right. Welcome back, Cheetah. There's so many regulars that are MIA tonight. Everybody bounce. Oh, I got you, man. My numbers are growing screwy with um, YouTube, so what's up, Alan? Um, I have a PS4. It died on me, and then I took it apart and brought it back to life, and I think it died on me again. I should take it apart again and see if I can get it to come back on. Or maybe it's been dead for long enough where it'll pop up. I haven't tried starting it in months. I was able to play God of War Ragnarok, so that game was awesome. Console. Yeah, I've looked it up. It's got some sort of a glitch to where it just won't power on. It says that it's powering on, but it doesn't do anything. That's hilarious. So, hi, Lance. Also, fun fact: that area is where my dad's family's from, Whitley or Whiteley County, Kentucky. I'm like 3 hours away from there, 4 hours away from there, something like that. Yeah, I guess it'd be Whitley County. No. Yeah, I was gonna shoot you a message saying, "What the hell, man? You come to Tennessee and don't even let me know." Would you guys go to Florida or something? An hour south of Nashville. Oh, Georgia. I got you. We'll go back to Georgia in June. Expecting it to be super fun this year. Yes, sir. I think Corbin has their post office. Yeah, so I didn't do the stream last Saturday because it had been like a week since we've been live on here. Um I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow night or not. I haven't talked to Zach yet, so yeah, I'm still doing them. Why'd you ask? But anyways, I think Corbin is where their post office is named after my great 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 grandfather or something like that. Uh, just wondering. No, you're fine, man. How is the knife doing? The production folder? Someone please tell me more happened. I've already had a nice conversation with Zach, but he seemed more angry about it yesterday. It's in production. They say that it's supposed to be done in June. I think it's going to be closer to August. Um, I for a plethora of reasons, I am not getting involved in anything that's happening between Zach and CDC. Not my pig, not my farm. Oh, you're good, man. We'll have them. We'll have 150 of them. So I'm Swiss. Very neutral. I yeah, I'm Swiss. I'm neutral. I'm still trying to break up this mac and cheese. Maybe it's in Watts Creek. So the post office building that's named after my great 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 grandfather is in Williamsburg, which is in the same county as Corbin. Sorry, I know that was a while ago. Had a good combo and he was quite respectful about everything. Just noticed different take yesterday. Hope all is well with both parties. Oh, on his live. I didn't watch his live last night or yesterday. The only thing that I know and that I'm going to speak on is Pete Paul Memorial Office. No, Dr. James Harvey Early. Shit, now you gotta make me look it up again. So on the post office in Williamsburg, Kentucky, says this building is named in honor of Dr. James Harvey Early by act of Congress. PL 107-120, January 15th, 2002. So, yeah, I had a relative that was a doctor. I've had several relatives that were pretty cool. Like Jubal A. Early, who is second in command underneath why did it just leave my head? Um the South. General Lee. He was second underneath General Lee. He's my second cousin. Second cousin, like 7 times removed or some shit like that. But anyways, I got distracted. The only thing that I'm gonna say at all, with Zach and CDC is they have um they have grown apart. They're no longer um an entity. Zach is no longer a part of CDC. That is all I know, and that's all I'm gonna say. Well, like I said, not my pig, not my farm, not my business, not any of my business. Was he a morning doctor because he was early? Funny man, funny man. I actually have a cousin that's I don't think she's considered a neurosurgeon. I think she'd be considered a neuroscientist. But she trains neurosurgeons, and her last name's Early. Um, so I believe she's a doctor, but pretty sure that she's engaged. So she'll have a different last name if she so chooses. Yeah, we got a couple people in our family that were pretty smart. I was not one of them. A lot of medical people in my family. Nearly? Why would I call her Nearly? I just call her my cousin. She's like 2 years younger than me, year younger than me, something like that. Ah, I gotcha. Like I said, I don't know if she's actually a neurosurgeon or not, or just like trains neurosurgeon. Like I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna say neuroscientist, and I'm pretty sure she's a doctor, but I could be mistaken. I don't know. I don't talk to her nearly enough. She just bought, I say just a couple years ago, bought a big old house in Kansas. I think she's in Kansas. She's in Kansas City, but I don't know if it's Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know if it's KCK or KC Mo. But she's a good person. What's really wild is I've got a great grandfather that was born July 4th, 1776. In Whiteley, Kentucky. Or Whitley, I'm not sure. I think it's Whitley. Literally for like 7 or 8 generations up until my grandfather, everybody was born in the same county in Kentucky. So it was like a generation, it was 2 generations after we came to this country, after my family came to this country, that they settled in that county in Kentucky. And then, like I said, I had a relative that was born July 4th, 1776 in Kentucky. At least I think it was in Kentucky. Obviously, Kentucky wasn't a thing yet. But I remember seeing his birthday is July 4th, 1776. And I was like, that's patriotic as fuck.
Okay,
Lance
I'm back.
Lance and his family went down to Georgia to see some relatives.
Oh, nice.
And earlier today, they were in Pigeon Forge, going to Smoky Mountain Knife Works and a couple other things.
Okay.
He popped in the chat. He goes, I'm currently in Corbin, Kentucky, taking a shit at Cracker Barrel. And I said, hey, my family's from that county. He goes, no shit? And I was like, yeah. Whitley or Whiteley County, Kentucky.
Okay.
And he's like, how far away are you? And I was like 4 hours? He goes, too far. And I was like, yeah. And then we started talking about Dr. James Early, and Cheeto was like, he was a doctor? And I'm like, yeah. There's literally a post office building named after him, but it's not in Corbin. I thought it was. It would start talking about the rest of my family. What all did your mom have to say?
Nothing. She mostly just wanted. She was like, "What is some good shows to watch?" Because she's like, "I pretty much watched everything that I can think of." So she's like, "I don't know what else to watch." And she has Hulu, so I got on Hulu and was like, "Oh, hey, you can watch this. This was good. Oh, here's this show. You can watch this. This was good." So I was giving her some.
I knew that was going to happen.
Mm.
I said, I'm Swiss, I'm neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Not my pig, not my farm.
With you.
I was talking about my cousin Ashley, and that she deals with the
Oh.
neurosurgery or neuroscience. There's like, you call her Nearly? Like, what? Neurosurgeon, last name Early.
Just making
Le boo.
He's making some dad jokes.
So what all shows did you tell her to watch on Hulu?
The Patient. I think she was doing that.
Did you ever finish that?
Yeah. We watched it together. I told her about My Name Is Earl. So I was like,
Yeah,
I think she would like that
that.
show because I was like, it's comedy, it's a little like silly, but it's good. It's not like stupid silly. And then I told her about the movie Poor Things. I said, just forewarning you, there's a lot.
I'm at work. I can't fully brain. Speaking of things to watch, if you have not watched Poor Things yet, do it.
It was really good.
It's graphic.
That's what I told her.
Very graphic.
I said, just be forewarned, but I said there's a reason for that because
it's a very interesting take on pregnancy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it made me so mad whenever they were on the ship and she's reading the book. And he's like, "Oh, I miss whenever you like used to talk." He's like, "You talk different now." Because was not talking like a baby anymore, and I was like, it's because she's getting smart. That's why you don't fucking like her anymore.
Well, yeah. Supposed to keep them in the kitchen.
Listen, sir, says you.
Thought somebody burped. She's coming out with a new movie with
I saw a preview for it on TikTok. It's like a independent film.
yeah, I mean, it still has William Dafoe in it, so I'm like, what kind of craziness is this movie gonna have? I'm sorry that we're boring you so terribly, Link. Jesus. Sion?
Or he was dreaming.
I don't know. It was intense either way. We have like 5 new episodes to watch.
Oh, just the shows that we watched.
Delicate, 911, Chucky.
What happened there? Sorry, can't too much. After I tried to lay down on the wall, I wound up washing dishes.
You're good, man. That bit you back, didn't it?
Like how he said, I tried to lay down the wall, but now he's washing dishes. So it sounds like the wall was laid, just not the way that you expected. Guns Akimbo was really good too. Yes.
Guns Akimbo was fantastic. I wish they would make a sequel to it.
We went in, or at least I went in, like not expecting a whole lot from the
I
movie,
expected nothing. I thought it was gonna be dumb as shit.
but it was actually good. We were both very impressed.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
New season of Chucky is out.
Oh yeah.
New episode of Family Guy. It was a little bit earlier than that movie, but Baby Driver was a really good movie.
Was
They'll never make a sequel to it. Pretty sure that the lead actor in Baby Driver is in prison.
that would explain why he hasn't been in anything.
Ansel Elgort.
So that was kind of the same thing. I went in not expecting a whole lot, and it was actually really good.
What, Baby Driver?
Uh-huh.
Like he got in trouble or something, or went to prison, or oh, he got accused of essay. Yeah. No, mom.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a mess. From what I just read, it was a messed up situation where he was 19, she was 17. Come on.
I mean, it's like technically, yes, but there's a really close difference. Like, it's not like it was like a 10-year age gap where he was 19 and like trying to get with like a 9-year-old. Like, that's no. But if you're 19 and like mess around with a 17-year-old,
I'm honestly disappointed in the Chucky series. They're bringing him back. So season 1 was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 was just, we're gonna do whatever the hell we want to do. Whatever, we've already got this space set up. Let's go nuts. Um, season 3, they're going off of that, and I kind of understand where they're coming from to a certain point. But the biggest thing you have to be appreciative of, at least it wasn't the last. They're not doing things like they did in the last movie. The last movie was horrid. Hey, we're gonna have Chucky figure out that he's got these powers where he can clone himself infinitely. Which I've kind of done that with
Yeah,
the
they did it with a
show,
little bit.
but in a different way. Like the movie, we're like, hey, we haven't given any backstory, and there's 18 Chuckies. Fuck, what?
Oh, I have a good question, especially for the lurkers. If someone offered you $1 billion with a B,
Billion with a B.
and all you had to do was survive 24 hours from a horror movie villain of your choice,
Horror. HORROR.
horror, who would you choose? And the caveat is you cannot kill them, you just have to survive. Now they can kill you, but the only rule is you have to survive 24 hours and you get $1 billion. Which horror movie villain are you choosing? And it can be from any horror movie ever made all time. And go. Curious to see what people say. I think it's a good question.
Well, like I was telling you in the car, there's so many different ways you can spin it.
There is. But I'm curious, like, what other people have to say. Like, it's a really good question. Makes you think a little bit. Like,
Leprechaun. I'm the leprechaun. They're supposed to be making a remake of that movie too.
Are they? Jeez.
You know who's going to play the leprechaun?
Who?
The dude from Game of Thrones.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay, I'd probably watch that.
Absolutely would watch it. Another movie, while everybody's thinking of their answer, that I had zero hope for, and I actually really enjoyed the movie, Pixel.
Yeah, Pixels.
He's also in.
Yep. Yeah, Pixels.
Pixel.
Pixels.
Well, that was Pixel.
Is multiple pixels to make all these things. Those pixels.
No, I thought the movie was just called Pixel.
Your cat up.
But either way, it was a movie that I had zero hope in because it looked dumb as shit. Really good movie. And very nostalgic. I'm going to throw something at it. My patience hath run dry. Might be a beer bottle. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's not.
Damn cat. No. Oh, good. You already moved.
We got Leprechaun. Anyone else? I want to answer the question. No, I said anyone else would. Is there anyone else that would like to answer the question? So I said we have Leprechaun. That's the only answer we have. we were having this discussion in the car the other day, and I think I would choose a vampire. My first thought was Nosferatu. That's like super old school. But if I have to survive 24 hours during the day, they can't do shit. So like, okay, that's just like free time that I get. Um, and then the rest of the time, like, I don't know, I just don't think it would be super difficult to survive 24 hours. I thought about Freddy, but because he only gets you in your sleep. Now, granted, if he gets strong enough, you don't have to go to sleep. But I was like, I really like sleep, and 24 hours without sleep, I could do it, but it wouldn't be fun.
Well, I mean, the whole thing with Nosferatu, from anybody that's seen the movie with the remake of Nosferatu.
Yeah. So it's like during the day, if I'm outside, like he can't do shit. He's just gonna be like,
You'd be in his casket.
yeah, exactly. Like he'd be sleeping.
But during the night, it's like you can outrun it. Plus garlic and all that other.
Yeah. So it's like I think that would be pretty easy. So that was my answer. Was like.
Then see, you can get into like villains who became anti-heroes or villains who became the good guys. Like you could take any of the characters from Supernatural that were villains or used to be villains and just throw salt down around you and like.
What was your answer to that? Or you didn't really answer?
I didn't really answer. I was still thinking about it.
Have you thought about it?
Yeah. That was several days ago.
Yeah, I know, but like we're talking about it now. So like now, who would you choose?
I haven't thought. We talked about it. I thought about it.
And
we
then you
talked,
didn't think
and
about
then
it.
I didn't think about it again.
That's what I was saying. I was thinking about Freddy, but then I was like, 24 hours without sleep. And if he's strong enough, he could get me without sleeping. So I'm like, meh, probably not Freddy.
The first place that I went thought wise was Jeepers Creepers. He only comes around every 27 years.
I thought about puppets from Puppet Master.
Those little fuckers are vicious.
But yeah, like they're and they're small, which means that they can get into other places that
they're
can't.
vicious and malicious.
Yeah.
Like they'll kill you just for the fun of it. You know, they don't need a reason.
Yeah. And like I said, they're small, so they can get into places that normal, like regular people could not get into. So then you'd have to think of like all of the fucking places that they can get in that you can't, and they can attack you. So that would be pretty difficult.
I've got it.
What?
The little marshmallow babies from Ghostbusters. I could survive 24 hours with them. They're villains.
You just eat them.
I just watch them destroy themselves.
But you could also eat them because it would be little marshmallows.
Yeah, but see, like my luck is I would go to eat one and then like get possessed by it or something and like become giant marshmallow.
Steak puff guy.
They're little mischievous entities. I can survive 24 hours with those guys. Even if they multiply a bunch. Like, they're not going to do any real damage. They're dumb. And they're in the new Ghostbusters movie.
The one coming out.
It's already out.
No, the one that we watched already. You're talking about the newest one.
The newest one.
Oh, okay. They are in that.
Yeah.
The newest one that we have.
Yeah. Apparently, it was good.
The last one was
I know. Last one was fantastic. Yeah, I guess we have 24 hours to put something.
and then you'd be like, honey, we're keeping them all. And you get attached.
Too few. Like this little guy's name's Nugget. He's my buddy. I'm gonna rehabilitate him.
Just like you're trying to rehabilitate our other
Hey,
kitty
she's coming around
slowly.
slowly. Love conquers all.
She's still laying on her couch, by the way.
I figured. I just need her and Chewie to duke it out. Call it a day.
They've douched out a couple times, but Chewie's kicked her ass, so that's why she doesn't like it. And Chewie's like, come on, let's go another round.
That's why I tried to do what I did earlier.
Yeah.
So we got Cheeto doing the dishes, we got P&W helping out customers, and we got Brian hanging the TV.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lively chat.
Wow.
We haven't seen a lot of our normal, usual suspects.
How about one billionaire for starting for your house being chased by favorite hero?
Why are you being chased by a hero? What'd you do? So, like,
Mm-hmm. Is he live?
uh-uh.
Oh.
Nice. See, I couldn't survive 24 hours being chased by my favorite hero. Because Superman flies faster than a speeding bullet. You're done.
Unless you have some kryptonite.
Yeah, but he's my favorite superhero. Why would I pull kryptonite on him? I'd be like, listen, bro.
He said stole their Crunchwrap Supreme.
Jesus. Like, look, man, I'm all about truth and justice in the American. Why we fight? You want to hug? Just don't speak. My head will go. Speaking of which, really messed up that my favorite superhero is one of the biggest pieces of American propaganda that's ever come out. No, I'm being dead serious. Truth, justice in the American way.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like something from Fallout.
And there was a anti Superman that was a communist. Yeah. Good old propaganda.
B&W said, imagine being chased down by a pissed off and hungry Wolverine.
No. I'm good. Like, you didn't need to add hungry to it, just piss off Wolverine. I'm super good. Well, I'm not even going to try and fight. I just like, don't hurt me. Fall down into fetal position. Like, what? I swear
isn't Darkseid the anti-Superman?
So I'm talking about the comic books back in the 50s. I think there was a communist Superman.
Who was not for truth, justice, and the American way. Are you communist Superman? Okay.
It smells like Crunchwrap on your breath. Well, I did not mean to type that there. So I was like, what's going on? Don't judge me, you orange asshole.
Come here, Choo Choo.
So there was a movie. So it was in 2003. There was a paperback, but I thought they did it earlier than that. Apparently, I'm just getting my timelines messed up. Yeah, he's it's called Superman Red Sun. It was a 3-issue comic book miniseries done in 2003. What if Superman had been raised in the Soviet Union? So his rocket ship lands on on a Ukrainian collective farm rather than in Kansas, and he becomes a state-sponsored superhero whose civilian identity is kept a state secret. As the champion of the comic book. But I thought it was done in like the 60s, but no, it was done in 2003. Well, shit. Stop yawning. I took a nap earlier.
Oh.
You have no reason to yawn.
Well, it was an okay-ish nap because the dog.
Okay, I took a nap the day before. What's your point?
Do it. There's video evidence.
No, there's not. Can't see past the name.
Yeah, but on YouTube it's reversed though.
So
Go back a little bit.
what is it? What is it? Junga Junga Choo Choo. Chongus. Chongus. What?
Oh, so I yawned. Stop. You took a nap.
Yeah, dude. That's what Red Sun's all about. I'm trying to bet you, bro. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, it was it's opposite.
And this YouTube is being deleted.
Can be shut down YouTube for violence.
Chewy. Come here.
I don't know why he's being so needy. I mean, he's always needy, but
Ugh,
some nights are worse than others.
why are you being so needy, bro?
I picked him up, and he was like, nope, that's not what I wanted. Maybe he wanted you to pick him up. I
Why
don't
are
know.
you being so needy, bro? This is what you wanted.
He's purring. I would say yes.
You and your brother are both free. You know that, right? Little purring action with people.
I'm surprised you haven't tried chewing on this, Chewy.
You crazy kitty. You cry, bro. Why are you trying to climb me? My shirt.
My opinion, being chased by a hero is far more terrible than a villain because usually heroes have way better power.
Yeah, I get that. I free. Like, yeah, I know.
Weird ass cat.
I love you too. It'd be great if you could take your claws out of my arm. You're just going straight in.
I'm just straight into the skin.
I was an asshole in my face.
Why? Oh, right there it is. Instant replay.
So I put my neck back really fast because I was like, no,
Is that new?
it is not.
No. That's Chewy. Chewbacca, but we call him Chewy.
That's
Yeah.
the kitty that the new kitty doesn't like.
Yeah. Her and him are mortal enemies. So they hate each other. Anytime that she sees him or he sees her, it's instant growling and hissing.
I can go grab the new kitty.
She's currently laying on top of our clean towels in the bathroom because that's where she likes to lay. I choose my battles.
I mean, also in her defense.
You did put her there, but she literally has not moved since you put her there.
Come on.
I haven't been in the bathroom in a while, so I don't know if that's where she still is, but that's where she was. I'm assuming that's where she still is. She's slowly coming around. She loves attention. So like when we go to like to pet her, she instantly starts purring and all of that. But between the dogs and the other cats, it's still a lot. And of course, it doesn't help that our dogs bark at everything. So anytime that the dogs start barking, she kind of like freaks out a little bit. So I think it's just she's still getting used to everything and everybody, but she really likes the attention. Yeah.
She was mad at me. I took her off the towels.
I'm sure. This is a new kitty. He warmed up to you guys yet, so I was telling him about all that. Hey, Sammy Sam.
She's warmed up quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, like she still has some stuff to work on, but like she won't come out on her own and like lay on our lap.
This is a huge difference from the last time that we should have played.
Yeah.
You're right, Sam.
But like she's getting better slowly. It just takes some time. I read that like with if you bring a new cat into a house that has other animals, it can take them months to acclimate and get used to everything. So
But if you guys remember, the last time we shut her off, she was throwing a fit. She's purring right
so she's coming around. It's just a slow process.
now.
with
Yeah,
her.
so you're chill.
All cute looking little paws.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's just
And she's super soft.
she's been freaked out. And I get it. I get it. You've been freaked out. There's a lot of changes.
Yeah. And like anytime the dogs bark, she freaks out a little bit. I don't think she's a really big fan of the dogs. So she like hisses and stuff at them too.
Blue, it's so funny because he'll walk up to her and he's like, "Hey, friend," and she'll hiss and pop him, and he just goes, "Why?" And then like walks away.
Yeah. So our dogs want to be her friends so bad because like our dogs get along with
She's letting
cats.
me rub her belly. I know that's what I'm saying, Sam.
She's very talkative.
Like she's still freaked out about the belly rub sometimes, so I have to meet her where she's at. But like huge. I know, that's what I'm saying. Your little trips are adorable. That's okay. You'll get comfortable. You'll get comfortable. That's a good girl.
I think eventually that she'll be a lap cat and she'll like get to the point to where she won't want to leave your lap, but it's just been a slow process to get here. And she's super soft, surprisingly.
You're being a good girl. You're being a good girl. That's a good kitty.
I think the issue with her and Chewy is that they're both orange cats. So like they both like are fighting for the dominant orange kitty spot. And because orange cats, you know, they're a little psycho. And
You hear
so
the shit your mom's fucking saying?
they're sweet, but they're also a little psycho. So I think that that might be part of the issue. It's nice to see her warm up and get comfy with you guys. Yeah, like she still doesn't come out on her own
It's
a
been
lot.
a lot of work. We're still not done.
Yeah, like she'll go into our spare bedroom and lay on the bed. And she'll just stay there and she doesn't come out on her own. She'll go get food and water. She'll use the litter boxes, but outside of that, like that's it. She doesn't like really explore the house on her own. And I think it's just because of the dogs and the other cats and yeah, Chewy. So we'll get there eventually.
She's cool with Penelope, and she's cool with Link. Unless she's pissed off, then she's cool with nobody. What are you doing, David? I'm that bad. You want to go see your mom? You can go see your mom if you want to.
No. What?
Yeah, some weird mannerism.
I know you're kneading. You're making those murder muffins, but
Look at that pretty kitty, Sam.
Just wants to touch me, apparently. I try not to yell at her whenever she does that because I know she's getting excited and she's needing and she's not doing it on purpose, and I don't want to yell at her and freak her out. So it's like,
I don't have an official date yet on the COAs. They're saying that they're supposed to be done in June. No. I feel like they're going to be done late July, early August. But it's literally up in the air. It just all depends on how fast they make it.
yeah, it might be June. We might be surprised.
Look at that pretty girl. Look at that pretty girl, Sam. You're not looking. You're not
Nope.
looking. Look at that pretty kitty. Still not looking. There you go. Look at that pretty girl. Sam. Yeah, it's you.
She's not impressed.
Hey. Hey. I was gonna put you in the cat tree. I'm gonna put you in the cat tree. It's okay.
It's okay.
You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. It's okay. I'm gonna put you over here. You're okay. You're okay. You're good, Sam. She's good. She's in the cat tree now. It's all right. Don't be so jumpy.
She took me from the comfy towel. Bring me in here.
Sure did. I'm an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they they told us that it would be 90 days, and we got everything squared away with the end of March.
Yeah.
So what happened with my protos is it took longer than what they said. So
Yeah, we're expecting it to take a little bit longer than what they tell us, but we could be surprised and we might get them in June. But we're hoping for the best, but expecting the worst whenever it comes to the timeline.
for sure. Because China. They work like Mohicans. We can have that shit next month.
But we did pay for faster shipping.
We will pay for faster
Well,
shipping.
we
We
will
haven't
pay.
officially paid for faster shipping.
Because otherwise, once it ships, they'd be like, who knows when we would get it. But he said I want to buy at least 2 and they would come out maybe 3 if I'm able. Okay.
Absolutely. And so, just because you know a guy, message me, and we'll work some shit out. 'Cause I will help me help you. Sammy Sam, it's okay.
It's her mortal enemy, so.
Sammy Sam, get over it. Get over it. Should we walk away? We're sit down. Cool. That's exactly what I meant. What?
At that new store in Linville, they had lemon blackberry cake. 3 layers of lemon cake with a blackberry compote with a Swiss buttercream infused with blackberries, topped with white chocolate ganache.
I'm assuming that was made by the same lady that made the.
It's Mama Shan's sweet treat.
Hmm.
So it looks pretty.
Yeah, no, it's delicious.
Sounds delicious. Okay.
The fact that they use the word ganache, that tells you all you need.
Yeah, And compost.
That too. Just a fancy way of saying jelly.
Still fancy.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Ugh. Super excited to get them in. I'm super excited to have a left-handed knife. And if we sell all 9 of them, that'd be cool. If we don't, I'll have options at shows. But I know there's lefties out there. We met one at the show in Ohio.
Yeah.
Because he almost bought a knife for me and then noticed that it was a righty and he was like, I'm a lefty. And I'm like, I'm sorry, fellow lefty. Now I will have options. I mean, I've made lefties before for some of my blades. Not a big deal, but it's just not something that comes up very often, so I don't make them very often. Mm.
I love whenever I see on Facebook, someone's like, "Oh, I said yes to the dress. I'm gonna walk down the aisle to my forever love." And I'm like, I really want to comment and be like, "Well, what about your last husband? Wasn't he your forever love until he wasn't anymore, and you guys got a divorce, and now you're on to husband number 2?" But that's just my intrusive thoughts.
I'm assuming this is somebody you know.
Yeah, someone with that.
Oh, well, I mean, that tells you everything you need to
I
know.
know. Still, I really
You mean redneck number 1 that treated me like shit didn't work out, so I'm going to go on to redneck number 2 that treats me like shit? That'll totally be different. Tell me I'm wrong. Exactly.
I didn't say I did comment. I just said I want to comment that, but I don't. I feel like one day I'm just gonna be in a really bad mood and just like rage on Facebook and comment every thought that I've ever had of anybody on their page. Promise my mother was my life.
Do it.
It's my most recent. I mean, like, I get it happens. And I'm not talking shit about like whenever it happens. I'm just talking shit about people who are like, "Oh yeah, this is my one and only true love." Oh, I thought your one and only true love that you literally said the same thing about like 4 years ago was it, and now you guys are no longer together. So it's like,
What's up, Hoffman?
hey,
No,
Greg,
and I'm not saying anything about
I know shit
anybody.
doesn't work out sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about anybody who's gotten a divorce. I mean, shit happens. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the Tennessee statistic. Oh my God, I love him so much. We got 2 babies together, and I know he's gonna be with me forever, even though he hits me daily. Like, that's the Southern statistic that most of these girls fall for, because I don't know if it stems from like her dad acted like that. Like, that's the reason why she's like, oh, he's gonna be a good baby daddy. But it's like, it's literally the same situation over and over and over again, and they don't fucking learn.
So whenever you're like, 26 and on husband number 3, something's probably wrong. Maybe make better choices. Like, she's older than me, but still, I'm just using that as an example.
I mean, we got lucky. We found each other.
We don't get women up in here.
I
mean, that's good. Don't ever do that.
No, we don't. But I mean, it's not everybody gets to experience that, and I get that. And some of it's by personal choices, some of it's by roulette wheel.
Yeah, if you're on number 3 or 4, just stop wasting the money. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, just give it up at that point. Like, just cut your losses, call it a day. And some girls I know are on husband number 3 or 4 because they keep on making terrible fucking choices.
They keep marrying the same type.
Yeah, and then they not learning from their mistakes, and then get divorced like a year or 2 later, and be like, I don't understand why it didn't work out. Like, oh, that's
and
what
then
irritates
find the
me.
same guy.
Yeah, that's what irritates me. It's not the people that like, okay, stuff didn't work out the first time, but you found a better fit this time and is actually going to work. Okay, cool. I'm happy for you. Great, wonderful. I wish you nothing but the best. But
hey, I've already told you what's going to happen if something happens between us.
Yep.
Whether it be by us separating or something happening to you, God forbid. Both of those situations, God forbid. I am not getting married again.
Nope.
Won't happen. Did it once. Just a piece of paper. Nope. I'm not saying our marriage is just a piece of paper.
Like,
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in that situation it'd be just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that is true.
I had a girl that I went to high school with that was an absolute sweetheart. And I guess she's still with the same guy now. I haven't heard anything different. I don't know if they've had more kids.
Who?
Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
But she was an absolute sweetheart. And her best friend, all of us were like really good friends. And we did drama together. I looked at her like a little sister. And she ended up getting with this fucking douche nozzle who was just a piece of shit. And I tried to warn her. And of course, you can't warn somebody when they're in that type of situation.
When they're in love.
Had 2 kids and then they got divorced. And it's like, only somebody would have warned you before you got married.
Stop throwing push around. Have self worth. Make the man work for what he wants. Don't throw that shit down for a McFlurry.
McFlurry, you got some expensive hoes up there.
What have I missed?
Yes.
Don't throw your puss around for a McFlurry. That's what we're talking about, Brian.
Shit, down here it's just some moonshine, some dip. I don't need a McFlurry. That's fancy. Actually, no, that's wrong. Alcohol.
Same thing. Yeah. I already told Chris, I was like, if something happens between us, I'll just be a crazy cat lady. Or lesbian. I don't fucking know. Like,
No, you won't. No, you won't.
I'm not, I'm for sure not going to get married again.
You'd be like, oh my God, why are you so fucking stupid?
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't be able to handle another woman.
No.
Like, are you on your fucking period? Get the fuck
I mean, you would know because you guys would think up.
Oh, true. Just get the fuck out.
Never coming over for a visit during that time. If I'm still alive and we're even friends, like, nah.
I'd just be like crazy cat lady. That's what would happen. Like,
two women at the same time on their period going ape shit. I'm fucking good.
Yeah, the ice cream's always broken at McDonald's, so
I saw a video of a dude that got pissed off and was like, "I'll fix your ice cream machine," and like they wouldn't let him buy a counter. You know that shit's done on purpose.
yeah, there's a conspiracy about that.
It's not a conspiracy
No,
about
no,
it.
it's not a conspiracy, it's truth. There's
There's
actual
a
lawsuit
lawsuit.
out.
Reason why their machine is always broken is because the company that made the machine also makes the fixes to the machine, and you have to use their proprietary software in
Uh-huh.
order to fix the machine.
Yep.
And it's expensive as shit.
Yep. So they did it by design.
There's a company that figured out a workaround around that, and
They're trying to sue.
lawsuits happen.
Yeah, they're trying to sue that company. But yeah, no. I'll probably just be a crazy cat lady. Or crazy animal lady, because I'll probably adopt other animals besides just cats. But yeah, that'll be my life. I won't. Dating now is crazy. And I just don't want to put the effort in for that. So ENW said women get so confused when I'm not walking towards them pelvis first. I actually want to talk and get to know them before the McFlurry gets on. As you should. Like, you should do that. When we first got together, like, we, like, talked a lot before actually, like, getting together in that way. Like, we were together officially for 3 months before we ever did anything. Well, we did other stuff. But let me backtrack here. We were together for a little bit before we ever did anything. We talked for a little bit before we ever did anything.
We were together for several months before we had sex for the first time.
Yeah.
Get your story straight.
But also, see here, sir. You know that I'm not, like, just giving it up to anybody.
Yeah,
You knew that. Too old. Yeah, exactly. Like, I just don't want to play those games anymore. Like, no. Like, don't send exactly. I don't want unsolicited pics. No, hell no. And they all pretty much look the same. So they're just sizes, some shapes, a little bit different. But at the end of the day, you seen one, you pretty much seen them all.
Penises are ugly coming from the man who really wants to get with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Listen, awkward is my middle name. Okay, so
She's not wrong.
because then I was thinking back, I was like, shit, no, like we did other stuff, so like.
Hell yeah, we did. Hell yeah, we did.
But see, it worked out. So there you go.
Good. Love you too, buddy.
Love you too, Greg. Old Greg.
You beat me to it. We have everything we need here. Except for the fucking barking dog. Ah.
Oh, she just wants your attention.
No, she does
Ruby.
not.
Yeah. Like me sometimes, maybe.
She doesn't want our attention. She just barks at any noise ever.
Speaking of sometimes maybe, you remember the song "Call Me Maybe"? Do you know how old she is now?
40 some odd?
Yeah. So when she came out with that song, she was like,
17.
no. When she came out with that song, she was like 30.
Really?
Yeah. Which makes it really creepy because it's like, why is a 30-year-old singing like "Call Me Maybe"? Like, yeah. So imagine like us coming out with a song, like, it's so awesome. I'm gonna record this and put it out. It's gonna be so popular. And it's like, no. It makes it like sad.
Did you know that it is suspicion, it's not confirmed, that the song Thousand Miles
Mhm. Yeah.
Vanessa Carlton
Yeah.
was wrote for the dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
So what, the song was written for that?
Mm-hmm. So I don't remember the dude's name. It's an awful show, by the way. Glenn Howerton.
Okay. So it was written for him to sing?
Supposedly. No. He wrote it about her feelings for him. So they both went to Juilliard, and there was a couple other actors as well that went to Juilliard at the same time. But it's like him and like two other guys. And she, in an interview, said, "I wrote this about a famous an actor that's famous now. He wasn't famous when I wrote this song while I was in college." Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Good actor. He's been in a lot of stuff. Not that pretty.
I mean,
Not a good looking man.
it's okay. It's not bad looking.
Not a good looking man. Out of the three, the one that I think looks the best is Rob McElhenney. He looks the best out of three.
You're saying that because he has a beard.
So does Charlie Day. Charlie Day, not that pretty of a man.
He's adorable. Like, that's his issue.
He's
Like,
retarded. Like, I feel bad for him because he plays that same character in every single movie.
Yeah.
Therefore,
horrible bosses.
you must be retarded.
Horrible bosses.
He plays the same retarded. Like I shouldn't say retarded, but I can't. Us, but like slightly dumb character he plays in every single thing that he does. That just must be Charlie Day.
Probably. Just like Walton Goggins plays the asshole. Goggins. He plays the asshole in every single thing. And I'm like, that just must be you. That just must be your personality. Just for the tickle factor.
It's not all about
Did not bread. He would date a breaded lady too. Because it would
Probably.
remind him of a chicken tender.
Probably be delicious. Just a giant tendy. Goggins
But he
plays a gay guy way too well, and whenever he plays a gay guy, he's very metro.
Yeah, I'm like, are you actually that way? Or I mean, cool. Like, regardless, it is what it is.
No judgment.
But he always plays an asshole, and I'm like, that must be your personality. Like,
a gay asshole.
But he could just be like, some actors like play assholes, but they're like the nicest people ever. I'm wondering if that could be it too. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But I feel like he might be kind of an asshole.
He's married to a woman. He's married to two women.
I can see him going both ways.
He's Canadian.
Maybe that's it.
No, wait, no. Is he Canadian? No, he's from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh shit.
Not Canadian. He was married to a Canadian.
So he's not that far. He's not. He's from not that far from us.
And then she died. She killed herself.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
And then he got remarried.
Mhm. They have a son. Grogan showcases some of his photography on a blog when he took a sabbatical and traveled across India. He's active in various nonprofit organizations and range from environmental to humanitarian work. He's a partner in a spirits company, Mulholland Distilling.
Hmm.
So not an asshole?
I have to meet him in real life to make that decision.
Not gay?
Buscemi, no. Walton, is it Groggins or Goggins?
Walton
Goggins.
Goggins.
Walton Goggins.
His middle name is Sanders. Walton Sanders Goggins Jr.
Jr. So it means his dad was also named Walton
Sweet
Goggins.
baby Jesus.
He has a terrible Walton Goggins. He just sounds like someone who's from the South. He's from Alabama, so that makes sense.
He's from Birmingham.
He always was an asshole.
And he has continued that in Fallout.
Yeah. Still an asshole in Fallout. I mean, not completely. You see some like non-asshole parts of him before the Fallout happened, and you see some in him even after the Fallout happened, like with the dog and everything.
Oh, dealing. I was like, I'm trying to make that make sense. And
He was feeling.
did he look like Buscemi?
He was feeling up and an angry black man trying to cash a non-winning scratch ticket. He was like, "Hey, listen, you don't have a winning ticket, but what I can give you to get that awesome customer service."
You may not have won the lottery, but I can make your day better.
But you won my heart. So let's go around back. Holy shit, my time of the day is horrible.
I can make your bed rock.
It's okay. We're having fun with your misspelling.
It's pretty great.
P&W's like, I gotta win that trip. Come on, let's go. Let's go around back and make your day all better.
Just gotta start carrying chapstick on your person.
Yeah, keep those lips nice and supple.
Nice and hydrated. Just pop out them teeth.
Yeah, you don't want to have dry lips on that. Keep them nice and supple and soft. Be good to go. P&W will get employee for the year.
Our lives always devolve so hard.
Yep.
Even Greg was like, I'm out.
That's cool.
That's kind of awesome.
Remembered a couple balls. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You can't ignore them. I mean, they're right there in your face. So, like, you got to pay them some attention.
You.
What do you think you about?
Dot EU.
It reminds me about all the stuff you've seen about the conjoined twins. Have you seen any of that on TikTok?
Yeah, they got married.
Yeah, well, so one of them got married. I mean, the other one's there. And everybody's like, so how does all that work? Like, everybody's asking, like, all these questions. Like, if
Don't worry about it.
like, if one is giving him head, then the other one's, like, slapping up against his, like, thigh.
Jeez.
Like, everybody's, like, asking, like, all these sex questions. It's like, well, what about this? But what about that? But what about this?
Do you think we should have gone that route? Acid Edge, then Stonewall?
Maybe.
Maybe V2. Got a can of bacon flavored easy. You're a thinking man.
Exactly, Josh. You got a trip to win. Gotta stay focused. Eye on the prize. Oh, I like how he has two different colored eyes.
Yeah.
Pretty kitty. But also dirt.
That's what I want.
What? Kitty?
Yeah.
Or kitty bitty? When they have you drinking. Yeah. I've seen all this stuff on TikTok and like people asking questions and it's
I mean, but do they? We don't know.
and like he only married one, so technically the other one could also get married, but they share the same like sex organs. Like how the fuck does that work? Like they're connected. So like
Who's the daddy? We don't know.
right. Think they're connected. So they have two separate heads and they're connected starting at the heart, I believe. And like from here down, it's all like one.
Yeah.
So, but they're still technically two different people. So only one got married. He didn't marry both of them. He only married one of them. So technically the other twin could get married. But I'm like, because like, oh, I just got done having fun with my husband. Oh, I want to have fun with my husband too. And like, and if one has an orgasm, then so does the other one. They share the same everything there. So it's like, are you cheating on your husband technically or no? Like, yeah. If you really like think about it, it's a mind fuck.
Maybe the other one won't get married because maybe she loves him too. Maybe he did the ultimate trouble hack. Still a question.
Yeah. Too much thought is going into this. These are the things that plague my brain. Like, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? Things that have literally no bearing on my life. But I'm like, still interesting to think about.
Oh my. You can't tell me that's not
Mm-hmm. What about the lady that has two vaginas and how would that be? someone. She can technically get pregnant twice. So I think not only does she have 2 vaginas, but she also has 2 of everything, 2 uteruses, all of that. So technically, she could get pregnant twice and be due at different times for the babies, and you have to give birth twice. Fuck that.
I don't think she's surviving that birth.
Just so I got it right. Twin twins, 1 vagina, 1 gets married, but not the other. Correct? Correct. PNW.
On a technicality, because in most states you're not allowed to get married with more than one spouse.
At a time. I mean, technically, they are 2 separate people. They're just joined together through no fault of their own. That's how they were born. So, like, if they were 2 separate people, then one would have gotten married and the other one would still be single. So, like, her husband must really love her, because, like, that's just a weird situation to be like,
Or love them.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like, if you want to have like a private conversation or something like that, like, your sister's always there, and your sister's gonna be like, "Nah, bitch." I mean, as a dude,
One set of boobs.
yeah, it's just one set. So they're conjoined only. They conjoined like starting at. I think they share a heart. So it's only then after that it's only one
Or
person.
no, it's 2 sets of boobs.
I don't know if it is or not.
Do you remember her name?
I think one of them name is Ashley. There you go. Twin twins married, just Abby and Brittany, because they had that show.
1 set of boobs.
Yeah. 2. Okay, it's 2 hearts, 3 lungs, 2 stomachs.
1 rib cage, 1 liver, 2 gallbladders, 2 stomachs, 2 left kidneys, 1 right kidney, 1 pelvis, 1 pair of ovaries, 1 uterus, 1 bladder, 1 vagina, 1 urethra. Sweet baby.
So, like,
fuck.
from the waist down, it's just like one person, but
Yeah.
from the waist up, they kind of have like double
Instead of-
organs.
no. Yeah, each girl has their own boob.
Yeah, one on one side, one on the other. So
Each girl is a uniboob. Yeah, I would make all the turns.
like how he's like, oh no. You're telling me it's a woman with 2 heads, 2 mouths to yell at you.
Kind of where my mind went. Having an argument, the other one joins in. This is an unfair fight.
But also, I'm thinking like, so they only share like 1 uterus. So like, fuck one. So like, her sister's married, so she's not married. And if her sister gets pregnant, she still has to go through like the pain of childbirth and all of that, just because, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'd be like, hell no, bitch. Like, I'm not having a baby. You're having a baby. I don't want to feel this shit. So she's gonna have to go through it just the same. Do they get double periods? No, because they only have 1 uterus and all that. So it would just be once a month.
1 period, but double the bitch. Right.
And then you get into like the ethical dilemma of like, well,
What are you doing?
essentially, like, you would be putting someone else through something against their will. Just like, I could not be.
Ignore the fuck. Oh, get further on the desk. Cool. Cool. Yeah, it just sounds like an awful scenario. Dairy cake is delicious. Did you get gummy worms? Because if you did not, get your money back. I have to make it. You know that's right. After us talking about dairy cake so much.
Yeah, I know. Peeps instead of gummy worms, I guess.
What's wrong with you? Eh.
I didn't make it.
I really don't have an issue with Peeps. I used to love Peeps,
Yeah,
and I
same.
ate them too much. So now when I see Peeps, I'm like, what? But I imagine that would be good in dairy cake.
Yeah, I used to love peeps.
Get way too many.
Just sugar coated sugar.
Sugar-coated marshmallow.
Sugar coated sugar.
Pretty much.
I tried to.
Yeah, well, that worked out. Also, didn't know this was a song. They just came out with their greatest hits, Paper Cuts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good song.
Hmm.
Because I was listening today as they were giving an interview to Mike Shinoda,
Oh,
Katie Babs. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it was.
She said something about it yesterday, but how far we've fallen, I'm quite concerned because I don't know if I feel uncomfortable or aroused by this twin situation.
Every day we fall further and further from the Lord.
You'd always have someone watching you when you did the dirty, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your kinks. So
I feel like that's something you just get used to.
I listened to the same show on Octane today.
I had to work today. I usually don't work on Fridays. And I was listening to it this morning and I was like, right on.
I guess they played it.
Yeah, Katie Babs was like fangirling the fuck out.
Well, yeah.
She was like, "Oh my god, I used to listen to you guys when I was in high school." It's like
So did everybody else.
things not to say when you're doing an interview. Sure, Mike Shinoda was like, oh, cool. They've got to be around the same age. Yeah, we got rid of our Spotify, and because Alina wanted to still have Sirius XM, so now I use the Sirius XM app instead of Spotify. We're gonna be fixing that though.
Yeah, he's not happy with that. So
Apps suck. I'm pretty sure that they tailor your listening to depending on how much money you spend. Because like there are channels to where it acts like Spotify, which we don't have access to because we only paid so much for it.
we got the cheap version
But
of
it's like
Sirius.
like every single station that I listen to, they play the same 10 fucking songs, and it's like, okay, I'm over this. The only one that doesn't do that is Ozzy's Boneyard. Very careful.
I heard a comedian talking about that. It was pretty hilarious, but also really dark.
Who?
I can't remember who it was, but he was like, "You got to be really careful whenever you're having sex with a midget because you have a size 2 stride right in your hand, and you have to double check to make sure that you're still having sex with an adult."
Oh. You hear the shit leak? Chunky bitch.
Your eyes are like weeping, so I'm fixing it. There you go. I know you don't like that.
You used to have to do the same thing to your brother. You know that. Okay. Jesus.
All of our
What are
cats
you
like to
doing?
climb. You know this.
What are you doing? I, for one, choose death. Off the cliff.
No, he's still fine.
I know he's fine, but it's still the principle. What are you doing? But never mind. In that situation, you straight up have to be like Dave Chappelle. Like, I need a picture of her, or I need to see her holding her ID next to her grandmother that says that it's her. I need a birth certificate. It's got to be notarized. Check around the house for Chris Hansen. Like, whole fucking
I saw a video the other day on TikTok, and it was hilarious, but it was so messed up. It was it was micro wrestling, and they were introducing the wrestler.
I would love to go to a micro wrestling match. I would love to do it. Like a micro wrestling event. It'd be so much fun and like so concerning at the same time. Like it would be awesome.
But they were just like introducing the wrestlers, so they were just like going down the line and having them like introduce themselves really quick by like their stage names.
Yeah.
And so, but I was like, oh my, you know, like for tonight's micro wrestling event, here's the lineup, and then they were just like going down the line and having people like say like their stage name or wrestling name or whatever you want to call it. But
So
like Jesus,
for a while, there was a wrestler in the WWE. What the hell was his name? He was a wee person.
Ivar the Terrible Psycho.
No. The wee man.
Pull a Dwight Schrute and get some legal documents before doing anything contract status. Be like, sign this contract saying that you agree and this is consensual and you're of age.
Hornswoggle, thank you. So there was
Oh,
a guy in WWE who was a midget.
Part of the NWO.
I guess if that's the, I don't know if that's the correct term we're using. A little person.
Little person.
And his name was Hornswoggle, and they did like so many different storylines with him within the WWE. He got released. He's still wrestling on the independent circuit, and I don't know what his actual name is, but like he's awesome. But back when Dylan Mark Post, he's a wee little fella.
He's your age.
He's also from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, fine. Good for him. Yeah, he was in DX. He started out as
Oh wait, he was in DX for the.
Yeah, He was a little
Okay.
dude going.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was seeing that. Okay.
I don't remember if he started out working with Hardcore Holly or if it was Sheamus.
He was
I
from
believe
Oshkosh?
that's what it said was Oshkosh. Yeah, Oshkosh. But so his name was Hornswoggle, so the whole thing was like he was an Irish leprechaun.
Mm.
And then at one point in time, they did a storyline where he was Vince McMahon's illegitimate son. They've done a lot of crazy ass storylines with Hornswoggle. But during that time that they were using Hornswoggle, they had several times where they would have micro wrestling
Matches.
events during Raw.
Oh, shit.
So they would have the Micro Undertaker, Micro Batista, and all these guys come out, and the ring announcers are just like, I don't know. But it was hilarious. They need to bring that shit back.
Make micro wrestling great again.
I will put out a patch. I'll embroider a hat. Hey, just because they're little doesn't mean they shouldn't get paid.
Oh yeah. I agree. I'm short. Not that short. I'm short. I get it.
Finley. I couldn't remember if it was Finley or if it was Sheamus. I said Holly. I said Hardcore Holly. Yeah, it was Finley.
We need a micro WrestleMania.
Absolutely. Dude, could you imagine micro Roman Reigns versus micro Cody Rhodes? Finish the story. Oh, it would be so good. Normally cost some for little people. King of the Ring. Prince of the Ring. Thanks, Sammy.
Oh no, they need to do the where the fuck it is with the ladder. The Rage of they still wouldn't be able to reach it.
That's not with a ladder.
The ladder where they're reaching for the case. That's what I'm talking about. But they still wouldn't be able to reach it. Whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I'm talking about.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Instead of the Rock, it's the Pebble. They have a mini Brock. Brian said I would watch it.
Hell yeah. Sounds like the Rock's on helium. Can you smell where the Rock is kicking? Be great. Leaving money on the table, WWE.
Micro John Cena, but you legit can't see him.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's standing behind Micro Undertaker. Yeah, they had. I don't even remember when that match was.
You smell what the Pebble is cooking.
Oh. Ten most memorable midget matches. Right. Give it the times, WWE. See, it's not going to show. Yeah, I'm not finding anything about it, but yeah, they had a battle royal with a bunch of micro wrestlers that looked like WWE personalities, and it was absolutely hilarious. What's up, Zeno? I was just talking about you earlier to Alina. Hope all is well, sir. Talking about micro wrestlers. Hey, Greg, you still with us?
Greg in the room.
I was going to ask him if you watched WrestleMania.
Hey, Zeno, by the way. Or you say hi.
I sure did. That's not puppers.
Yep, finally.
Good. Calm down now. Back a little.
Hey, Dylan. Dylan.
Is he spitting hot fire?
Well, yeah, always. Two good nights, two blue. In this house, we have to pay an ice tax to the dog. Only one dog. But anytime you get ice, we have to give a piece of ice to Blue. So yeah. Like, hurry up and come back because I'm not that entertaining by myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm awful.
Hey, what's up, Dylan? How's life treating you, sir? How's the shoulder and whatnot? Yeah, I'm gonna try and find that wrestling match just so you can see how ridiculous it was. It was amazing. I forgot there used to be a little doink.
Thank you for the fun. Have a good night,
Have a good night,
PNW.
PNW. The Dwarfinators is the thing.
Dylan says, sitting here waiting on the surgeon to call from up North Virginia. They are sending me to a specialist out of work still. Damn.
Did you not just have surgery? Or was it exploratory, or what was going on? Amy, would you stop? I gotcha. So I guess that didn't go over well. Oh, I'm sure. Instead of going through all these issues, tell them chop it off, give you a bionic arm, be back to work a lot quicker.
Then we call you Bionic Man. You change your name on YouTube.
Instead of the T1000, it's the D1000. And then you can do the other arm, and you'd be like Jack from Mortal Kombat.
Get mad and punch somebody, they would
Best
fucking go.
firefighter ever.
No, they had to use up girl size because the other size was too small for the die.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Telling you, dude. Tell them chop it off. Give you a bionic arm. We can anno the titanium.
You make it look badass.
You know enough people that do anno work. Like you could change it up if you wanted to. It's on our list of
Mm-hmm.
but we'll probably get a laser first. Make it
Yep. And other stuff.
and all of them.
Yeah. The way it goes up over.
That sucks. I'm sorry, man. You're
waiting for it.
fine. That's why I came at you slowly.
Like he's so weird because like you touch him with your foot, but then like you can pet him with your foot, and he doesn't mind that.
But put it underneath of him. That's what he's like. Oh,
Yeah. You're such a weird dog, Blue.
He's a weird dog. Both our dogs are weird dogs. All of our animals are weird.
Yep.
and
The island of misfit animals.
people.
We're all misfits.
And Sammy, it's fine. Do we leave your sister alone? Do we? What's up, Lauren?
Hey, Lauren.
Once again, I was just talking about you earlier. It's like, where are people?
Mm-hmm.
Like with both of these,
Friday's too busy, obviously.
yeah. With both of these, the outline shifted,
Mm-hmm.
but this one didn't have any stabilized, and this one was stabilized. And it still shifted. Plus, you can't tell her. This one, you can tell. That's why, because originally I had it going at an angle, and so what I did is I made them vertical and a lot smaller. So I was thinking maybe then you could actually tell. But maybe if I do it at work, maybe you'd be able to tell them better. But
He's trying to work on an autism, Hank, but the design is not working.
it's not working. So this is what I did today. Which I don't know what happened to it, but so you can kind of tell they're puzzle pieces, but not really. But it's not what I was going for. So the material is like a watercolor, like blue, green, and white, and then the back of it's going to be actual puzzle. I'll cut them out and I'll try and see if I can embroider them at work. Maybe with the black and red, maybe you'd be able to tell it more. Uh, cool. Fuck me. Bye. See that chat? Of the star being a puzzle. It's not a bad idea either. Just do one big puzzle piece with a star in the middle of it. It's not a bad idea. We'll see. B&W had a good idea too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to sell that out at work and see what it looks like in the black and red, and then go from there. Nice thing is, I wouldn't have to use any of that fabric to sew it out at work. I'll just use the cutaway that we use for new designs, just to see what it looks like. Have the star be a piece of the puzzle. So you're saying take a puzzle piece and then have the star cut out of the puzzle piece? If I'm reading that correctly? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Still have like BSC.
I'd put it on one of the sides of the puzzle piece. This is choice. Can I help you, Doodle? It's fine. Just go up there. Scaredy bitch. He's like, but. Why are you headbutting my elbow? So what's new with you, Lauren? Not. Oh, you're good, man. I just asked what was new with you. New in your life. Not treating you. Like give the star edges of the puzzle.
Oh, okay. Like make it look
Okay.
like a little piece on it.
That'd be kind of cool. I got a few ideas to work with. But like I said, I gotta see how it looks like on the big machines, and then my idea may work out. That happens so many times. I'm like, oh, I'll just do that at home, and then I do it, and I'm like, oh. Then I do it at work. I'm like, okay, cool.
Did you do this at home?
No, I did these at work.
Oh.
I did the one today at here.
Oh.
White glue. I forgot about that. There was Little People's Court.
Yeah, you're taking a little people's court by force.
Yeah. Well, you got anything else, honey?
Nope.
All right. Well, sorry that you just got here, Lauren. But we're gonna
But you got here late. So there's
shut
that.
down the live. We appreciate all of you. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.
Bye.